guys, welcome to the First Half Podcast channel. We're here to discuss football as usual. We've had a lovely weekend. I'm here with my brother.
Dennis.
Yes. We want to delve straight into some of the games that we've played today. We are talking about Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest. Interesting game. Hey, I'm a Liverpool fan. I might not be too happy, but let's discuss this. Charlie Dennis, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, Liverpool played Nottingham Forest today. We all thought that things were going to be different. Once again, things have gone down the drain, and this is terribly bad. There were some high moments in the game, but all in all, I believe that we performed poorly, and we deserve that outcome. And I think that it's terrible. But now I just want to take it this way. We have seen a lot of Liverpool games this season. In the beginning, we thought, the boys just came, they're not gelling. At a certain point, we won a Real Madrid game, we thought we were back on track.
Yeah.
And now here we are, down the drain again with 2 Premiership games, and it's woefully bad. I want to know your take on that, on not just the game, but your take on the coach tactics and on the players as well.
I saw a stats that said that Liverpool have won just 1 out of their last 7 Premier League games, and that is very worrying. This is a team that the whole of last season you lost 4 games.
4 games, yeah.
So if we are just not even halfway through the season and you already lost 7 games, then I would say we are in a crisis state. At this point, it's very, very difficult to even pinpoint exactly what the problem is, because you can't even focus on one person to be the problem. One thing I've seen with opposition now is that the fear factor that Liverpool used to have is gone.
Yeah.
They believe that if you take them on, they are going to fumble.
Okay.
And you get your chances. So I believe that most coaches are now telling their players,
go at them,
and then you are going to have your chances. We just need to contain them, and then when we get our counter attacks, let's just be very let's be careful in holding the ball, and let's put our runs in there, and we are going to get our chances. And it's working for almost every team. And before the international break, we all assumed that with a City game, you showed up, and because of some bad refereeing decisions, that is why you lost. We all thought that, this was an opportunity to come in with a clean slate, win a big game, and this is a game you're playing at home.
Yeah.
And home usually meant a bit of comfort. You have the 12 man on your side, which is the fans. So we all expected that at least Liverpool had an opportunity, because 8 points from Arsenal is actually quite a lot for a team that was looking to go for the title. So we're expecting that at least you use this period to start galvanizing yourself and gradually putting some points on the board. But I watched the game, and you don't see where the goals are coming from. I don't know why he thought Isak was ready to lead the line. I don't know why Ekitike had to start from the bench. Yeah. Because for a while now, Salah is not contributing much when it comes to goals.
Exactly.
Isak has not done anything that shows that with this robust Nottingham defense, Sean Dyche leading them, he can do something. Yeah. Ekitike at least has shown something. So sometimes your coach's tactics and his decisions are a bit worrying. Last season, he seemed to he was making all the right decisions.
Okay.
But this season, when the push came to shove, I think he's been found out a lot.
All right. So I totally agree with all your submissions that you've made. It's very heartbreaking, especially like you said, when you are playing at Anfield and you have a 12 number team on your side, which is the fans.
Let me ask, today did you sing at Anfield?
Yeah, we did.
Sang? Okay.
Yeah, we sang at Anfield. We would always do that, actually.
Okay.
And it's very unfortunate because it's very weird to have a team come to Anfield and play this sort of game.
Yeah.
And we were fumbling all over the place.
No, the confidence in the team is gone.
And I have no one to blame but the coach.
Okay.
We have, forget the new players that we've actually brought in. Any coach that comes into a game or a team and realize that there are certain challenges that are going on, we should see a certain change.
Yeah.
Like you said today, we've come back from the international break. You have brought Isak in to lead a game such as this. We all know the kind of game
Nottingham Forest was going to give.
Nottingham Forest. And Nottingham Forest has the legend Burnley coach
Sean Dykes.
We know he's a perfect defender.
Defensive.
Yeah. So Isak is not fit for that kind of game.
Yeah.
So why do you bring him in the first place? You know, so we have a lot going on. And for me personally, I would admit today, I really believe that the coach, I've had enough of him.
Really?
Yeah, I've had enough of Slot because
already,
you know, sometimes when you say, I mean, other teams can take their time and wait for their team to turn around, but not Liverpool.
But I thought with him winning the league last season, he has a lot of credit in the bank.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you're credit to be in the bank until you are making obvious mistakes.
Wow.
We want, no, it's not bad. You see, I wouldn't go too far. You know, when you even listen to the little Sadio Mane interview, he spoke about Klopp, you know. Today I realized that the coach doesn't have that serious impact on his boys.
Really?
Yeah. You know, at a certain point, when things were very bad in a game with Liverpool when Klopp was around, the boys couldn't look in the eyes of Klopp and fail him. We don't have that now.
Okay.
We don't have that now. And it's very troubling because Liverpool is playing a game, the back four, Van Dijk, look, today we will get there. I don't even understand the substitution of Konate.
Yeah.
I don't know the technical plan he had, the tactical plan he had. But the back four seems to be confused. Kekes and Szoboszlai are right and left back. And there's also a trouble.
Yeah.
Because we are losing the impact of Szoboszlai in the middle of the pitch. So it's all messed up. Isak is not strong enough to fight for the air balls.
Or hold the ball up.
Salah is not able. But the most painful thing today is that Salah really played good football today.
Did he?
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Today he wasn't. Since the season began, today he was very good. But nothing seems to be working. And day in, day out, when we come back on the pitch as a Liverpool team, we don't seem to be bothered as a team. The boys don't look hungry. I look into their eyes. They seem not to be disturbed, you know, and it's quite problematic. You see, and I will lay the blame on two people. That is the coach and Van Dijk. Okay. Yes, I will do that because I feel as though that in as much as we won the trophy last season, I'm expecting that we come back this time and we fight for it 3 times harder. We are not doing nothing of that. And it is terrible. So for me, I think that if we give Slot more time, we're in trouble.
You think it will get worse?
I think it will get worse. Look, after what I saw today at Anfield, I think if we give Slot more time, it will get worse. Because I really, look, at a point, I saw the camera on him and he was like, wow, that is from the coach. Like, I'm sure for himself, he feels he has hit the wall.
No, maybe it's wow because he can't understand how these players can be that bad in there. Because maybe he's seen them in training. And he's seen that they're able to do what they're supposed to do. But here, he doesn't understand that. So maybe he's surprised.
Yeah, but then so that's the problem because if you look at the kind of goals Nottingham Forest scored, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I mean, these are not goals that you should be scoring a champion, a Premier League.
Defending champion.
Yeah, defending champion. It was terrible. And at a certain point, like you said, the guys were just coming at us because they knew that if they just try a bit and push a bit, they are going to get a goal out of us. Okay. So I think today we've had a bad game. But then I also have a little controversial issue that happened in the game, which is the goal that was scored when there was a player standing right in front of our goalkeeper. Okay. You know, I think there were a lot of analysis going on about that. It was compared to the Man City game header. And for me, I think that these kind of little officiating mistakes has a serious impact on the football game. Okay. You know, so I found it very unfortunate. But all in all, I think Nottingham Forest deserved the win. Okay. They deserved the win because on the day they played much better than us. Okay. Yeah.
Now, coming to the argument of that goal and where your player was standing, I think the reason why I disagree is that your player the Nottingham player was not offside. There was a defender in line with him. So it doesn't even constitute whether he was offside or not. But in your case, the player was off, but asking to whether he was impeding the keeper, that's a different argument.
So in our case, it wasn't.
In your case, what do you call it?
Robertson.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't just an offside. He also said that he was impeding.
Impeding, yeah.
Yes.
But this one, he was in line
Yeah,
with
but the impeding is enough for you to disallow a goal.
But he was nowhere close to where the ball passed.
Pardon? He was standing right in front of the goalkeeper.
Okay, I mean...
And it's just like what happened in the Man City game.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But let me come to the game itself.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, you see, a game is about structure. And for Liverpool, you've been conceding goals, you've been losing games. This is the first time that I'll say, since the loss or the losses started, you've had your number one goalkeeper back. So for me, although your wing backs are not the ideal, because Zabuzla is not your out and out right wing back, and Keskes, obviously we have whatever issues fans have with him. Between Konate, Van Dijk, and Gravenberch in front of them, plus Alisson behind them, he should have been able to have a structure that would have been very solid to now build up on, because Alisson is not a bad goalkeeper. And the relationship between him and Van Dijk and Konate is quite solid.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he thought it made sense to take Konate out and rather push Gravenberch backwards, because then the defensive line had no protection at all. Already, the only midfielder who could give you a lot of protection when it comes to recoveries and whatever is Sabozlai.
Yeah.
And you've taken him from that position. So now you are relying on Curtis Jones and McAllister to be your protection. And these are not players who have good recoveries.
No.
And they are more attacking than defensive.
Yeah.
So you are going to be exposed anytime there's a counter attack. You get it? So I didn't understand where your coach, his thoughts were and what tactics he was trying to push.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, some of the decisions, as you said, were really worrying. Liverpool didn't create a lot of chances that you could say the keeper had to pull a lot of saves, or they hit the post and you could see that it was just a tough day in the office.
Yeah.
The fact is that Nottingham Forest had it quite comfortable.
No, very comfortable.
And they just came with their old strategy. Sit back, put very fast players forward, and then be ready to counter-attack. And you know that Liverpool are going to push you to the halfway line. So the moment you beat the first press and you're able to put a through ball behind Van Dijk and Konate, you are in.
Yeah, that's
so it was as simple as that. The strategy on their side was not very difficult. You get it? Contain, put the ball up, and then let's chase for it.
Yeah.
And that was it.
So I mean, I think I'll borrow your word, which is very true. I think we're in a crisis. The earlier we accept that and take a certain hard decision, the better. It's not like we don't have the players.
Okay.
That's the most painful thing.
No, the experience is there.
We have the players that can play football. We just need a good leader. We need a coach. And I doubt Slot can be able to handle this.
So let me ask you. If things are going bad, between the experience, because if you are to forget about the new ones that have been signed.
Yeah.
I mean, at least 8 players on that field, or probably even more, are part of the team that won the league last season. If the coach's tactics are not working, where is the leaders on the pitch to know that, okay, this is going wrong, let's try and just contain or do something on the pitch? Because what is Van Dijk doing? What is Salah doing?
Yeah.
Even McAllister. So, I mean, he's been around long enough. So
I think, that's the interesting thing about football. You would agree with me that for there to be a successful game, the team must gel.
You don't think your team is gelling?
No, it's not gelling. Liverpool.
I think you're gelling.
Do you know? No. When you say we are gelling?
Because you see, when it comes to stringing passes together,
if we are gelling, at least we'll be seeing creating a chance to try and score a goal. Nothing of that sort happened today. The team chemistry is not there, and if let's say, like you rightly said, where are the old players,
the leaders?
The leaders can be there, but I keep on saying that we've had new introductions in the team that has actually changed the style of play, and even with the introduction of one or two people can actually change the style of play of a team.
Okay,
which is true, yeah. So it's the leaders are there, but even some of the leaders have fallen short. Because honestly, this season, McAllister, I'm not really seeing what he's doing that much.
Okay.
This season, Szoboszlai was helping us in the center of the pitch. I think about 60 or 70% of the games he's being played at the back.
Okay.
This season, Van Dijk has been terrible. This season, Konate has been a problem.
Has he?
Konate?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we
because
discussed him the last time.
I think this game he wasn't really that
No,
bad.
this game he wasn't. No. So I was surprised myself with this game.
You had more problems up front because your midfield was not really holding.
Yeah, they were not holding, and they were not distributing the balls properly.
No, when it comes to the counter attack, your midfield was not able to actually either push the attack wide. They were going through your midfield so easily, and that one, as a defender, is very difficult to stop it because if you realize whoever is attacking, after the first shot, the second ball, the defense are not able to recover.
Yeah.
So there's always a tap.
I really don't know what he saw before he took off Konate, honestly, personally.
Okay.
Because I think that we could have actually even contained the guys if we had kept Konate and Van Dijk on.
Yeah.
I had a problem with Curtis Jones today.
Okay.
You know, because he was a bit too relaxed with holding of the ball, passing it around.
I don't know whether he didn't know his position.
Yeah.
Because what he was doing, it wasn't very clear what
it wasn't clear.
I told him to do.
And sometimes at a very critical position, instead of passing the ball, he's trying to dribble about 2 or 3 players.
Yeah.
Then the ball gets taken away from him. You know, so it's like they were playing around.
Yeah.
You know, which was very problematic. But then, believe you me, things were terrible today, and things are terrible.
But are you sure you're not being emotional for calling for the head of Slot?
No.
I think you are being emotional.
I
think it's too early. You are not even halfway through the league, and you're already calling for your coach. Already, you said you brought in new players. Today's game, you can attribute it to the fact that international break. They just came in, and international break. It happens.
So
it happens to everybody.
No. So when you come from an international break, and the players are fatigued, and you realize that maybe they are tired, you know, things are not going well. It's a bit obvious, you know. What we saw today was a continuation of the problems that have been going on in Liverpool. It has nothing to do with international break. The same errors that we've been seeing, the same kind of defense line playing, the same kind of laid back attitude. There's a problem, and I think there can't be just an on the pitch problem. I think there's an off the pitch problem.
I think there's something in the dressing room.
Yeah, I think there's a problem. Honestly, because the players they don't look hungry enough. The players,
but that cannot be the fault of the coach because every team when you win, I mean Chelsea, we've been there so many times where one season we win and the next season we are 10th and the coach is sacked. You get it? So
why is the coach sacked?
10th. I'm not saying 10th in the first 5 games. 10th at the end of the season.
But from how we are going now, why you think at the end of the season we are going to be where?
Oh, I think you recover because I really think the new signings will come good. And if they do come good, you'll be able to...
So that's the problem. So the problem here is that if you go back and look at the table, okay, by the time your new signings come good, the other teams on top of you won't be losing games. They'll be heading towards, keep on winning the game. So I've always had this argument with you that with the EPL, your beginning games really matter because at a certain point when you even start winning all your games and the teams ahead of you are also winning, you'll be struggling to get to the top. Okay. And there's no way you're going to win all your games. You'll be, drawing some, winning some and all that. So these games we are playing, especially when we're heading towards Christmas, it's so important. And it doesn't seem as, it's different if today's game look like, I'm sure the next game, Charlie, things will change. Look, I don't see any light at the end of the tunnel. Honestly, I don't.
Let me ask you, assuming you were sacking Slot today, who will you go for?
Well, I've not actually thought about that, but maybe we can have.
Is that not the reason why I say you're being emotional?
No.
You are just going with the results and how you feel.
No, I might not think about a coach who's going to replace Slot, but I can confidently say that Slot is not doing the job well. He's not. I'm telling
Even
you.
with the injuries, with players not.
Which injuries?
He doesn't have a wing back and right back player.
Who is that? Frimpong.
Frimpong. He doesn't have a what?
No.
Oh. I think you still need to give it time.
No, you see, the problem that we are facing now in Liverpool, it has nothing to do with time. Dennis, I'm telling you, if you watch, I'm sure you watch some of our goals and you open your mouth.
If you ask me, there is one key thing that you missed in the transfer window, and I think you should have gone for a proper DM. Because
that's what we tried to do at the last minute and it didn't work out.
You're going for a defender, not a DM.
Oh, defending me, okay.
Yeah, because I really think that although Gravenberch was makeshift and he's done what he can, teams are going to find him out in terms of how to expose him, because he's going to be attracted to the ball.
But you are talking about the shortfalls of the coach. That is what you're explaining now.
Because
if you made Gravenberch a makeshift DM,
yes, you should know that.
You should know that.
To go for an out and out.
Yeah, but then, so since you didn't go for that, what do you do this season?
What do you do?
Yeah, what do you do? Because the point is that even this season, Gravenberch is not allowed to play that position forever.
Yeah.
You know, he's always moved from that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Teams are drawing him from that position because it's not his natural position.
No, the coach is not doing his job.
Why are you landing everything on the coach? Why are the players on the pitch?
No. The coach is supposed to make sure that the boys are set up in such a way that they succeed.
Okay.
If the guys were winning, we would have been prison slot.
So to you, are you telling me that if Slot does not go, there's no hope for Liverpool this season?
That is how I see it.
Wow.
Because for the boys to up their game, for the boys to change their style of play, Slot needs to work on the mind of those guys. He has
and who says he can't?
No, but what's he waiting for?
He's a player. Isn't he the same man who won you the league last season?
But no, but you and I know that every season is different.
It is.
Yeah, so
but you see,
whatever happened last season.
It's normal that when a team wins, it takes time and you bring in new players. It will take a bit of time to get moving again.
Yeah, but that's
Slot has brought in new players. Maybe the challenge should not be to defend the title. The challenge should be to rebuild a team like Klopp did and then go again next season.
But what shows we are trying to defend the title?
No, but that's what I'm saying. The point I'm making is that today the coach took out Konate. What has that got to do with the boys? What was the reason of that change? Well, I'm sure he has his reason. But
that reason was not obvious. You know, sometimes football, there are times that we are watching a game like, Charlie, this guy.
This doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Then they bring the player out. But nothing happened. And even the change was not even tactical to even bring any improvement to the game.
Maybe he's looking at the Champions League game.
He's looking at the Champions League game.
Aren't you playing midweek?
Yeah.
So maybe he's protecting Konate for that.
So... about all the players he had to protect, it was Konate he thought he had to protect. No, there's something wrong. And you see, when it happens that way, and we've seen teams in crisis, and I'm seeing it in my team. You see, when it happens that way, the boys are built in such a way that when they're in front of the camera, they need to show their teammates all the respect. They need to show their coach all the respect.
Yeah.
But I don't think the boys will be happy with some certain decisions of the coach. I personally, I don't think.
They will not be or whatever. Once the coach is in charge. Slot said something after the game on the interview. He said that if it's going well, it's his responsibility. If it's going badly,
exactly my point.
Yeah, so to him, he's taking full responsibility of it.
It's not that he's taking he doesn't have to take it. It's his responsibility.
So the point is that he's taking responsibility that it's going bad. He's admitted to it.
Yeah.
And he's going to fix it. I don't think it's time to call for his head yet. I think Liverpool fans need to give him time. And let's see. He brought in a very good striker in Isak and Ekitike, who are not doing their job yet.
Yeah.
Your main man who literally carried you to the title last season is also not doing it.
Okay.
A coach can't do anything about that than try and hope to fix.
No, Dennis, I beg you.
No, last season, how many goals did Salah score? Almost 30 goals.
So if Salah scored,
not 30.
If Salah scored all those goals last season and he's not performing this season, the coach has some work to do there. What else?
On Salah or on the position?
Whatever it is, if it's on Salah, if it's the position, what you need to do something. That is why you've been employed. That's why we're paying you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you're there. So earlier on we're talking about him changing Salah and bringing in Frimpong at certain times in games when things are not going too well. Look, he needs to man up.
For me, I think that Slot should have enough credit in the bank to be given time to fix this.
I agree with you.
I think
I agree with you as a Chelsea fan. It's normal. It's normal for you to feel that way.
You don't need to. You need to bring. You don't need.
No.
You don't need to bring.
I mean, let me show you.
We are talking football. No, you don't need.
I felt as though that what was his name? Amorim should have stayed. Other people thought as though that Amorim should go.
And he stayed.
And he stayed.
Yes.
And things are getting better. And I'm saying that.
And you think that what Slot is doing is worse than Amorim?
What Slot is doing now, with the kind of players he has.
Yes. It's not.
It's terrible.
I think he needs to be given time. Maybe it was a bit naive to assume that bringing in new players and everything, he has to immediately go for the title charge or defend the title.
No, you are getting it wrong. Look, Dennis, I'm saying that you've watched football. Even if Liverpool is not challenging for the title, even if whatever it is.
Yes.
Look at the ball Liverpool is playing. It is terrible.
Because
it's terrible.
There are things that need to be fixed. Your midfield is not.
Dennis, we are going into December. How long does it take for you to fix that? It's supposed to take a whole season.
You see, if you take your midfielders, who is defensive amongst them apart from Sabozlai, who is able to recover? But he is actually an attacker. And then Gravenberch, who is actually not a DM, but he's been made shape to hold the fort. Between the two, the rest are all not proper.
So, you see, I'm sure the coach had known that. He went to the market, he got these particular players that he needed.
Maybe he was trying to stay loyal to Gravenberch.
Well, so that is your loyalty issue. We don't have a problem. But I'm saying that after doing all the buying during the summer and all that, you should know by now what you are losing in your team, or what you don't have. So create something. When you came, Gravenberch was not a DM. You that's what you did. So now it's time to show working.
The January window is around the corner. Give him time. If he brings in one or two players,
I personally agree with your opinion. I think it's acceptable. Yeah, that's your opinion. Yeah, but I believe that it's gotten to a terrible state where the coach looks very confused.
I don't think it's a confusion.
The coach looks very confused. Behind the scenes, you've said it yourself. You said now when you listen to his interviews, those times you didn't hear him talking that way. You know he is. The coach has a lot to do or a lot to work on with the boys.
Yeah, he has a lot of work to do, but I don't think it's time to...
And for me, when you are working on something, we should see progress.
No, I think...
we are not seeing any progress. Day in, day out, every game we watch, we realize that we are going backwards.
You see.
So if we are seeing that, Charlie, today they scored Liverpool 1-0, but the game they played, Charlie, some change come inside, so we know it's getting better. It's getting worse.
No, but
nothing seems to be working.
You see,
so we need to
for me, after the international break, it's a bit unfair to judge a team because if you take the Liverpool team, I'm sure more than 80% were called to their national teams. I don't think Burnley had that large number. So a team like that, don't forget that Sean Dyche just came in before the international break. He's had 2 weeks to just focus on Liverpool.
Last season, we were going for international break. So
yes.
Last season, we came.
But did you have new players coming into the team?
No, but it doesn't matter.
Anyway, let's wrap it up.
Anyway, all right. So guys, I mean, as a Liverpool fan, I might sound very emotional, but that's the truth. I believe that Slot has a lot of work to do. We don't have time, and that's the thing. However, I mean, share your opinion in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you again later. Cheers.